Trump's nominee to lead the NIH, Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, faced tough questioning from senators on vaccines, pandemics, and current funding restrictions during his nomination hearing on Wednesday. Bhattacharya is a Stanford professor, and he gained attention during the COVID-19 pandemic for co-authoring the controversial Great Barrington Declaration, a document widely criticized by the scientific community. During this week's Senate Help Committee hearing, physician Senator Bill Cassidy opened by referencing the death of a child from measles amid an outbreak in Texas. Here's how Bhattacharya responded.
Senator, it's a tragedy that a child would die from a vaccine-preventable disease. I fully support children being vaccinated for diseases like measles that can be prevented with the vaccination efforts.
Several senators raised concerns about the ongoing freeze on grant funding, including Senator Patty Murray, who also pointed to related pauses on advisory meetings and clinical trials, as well as mass firings within the administration. Here's what Bhattacharya had to say on that.
Do you support the recent researcher firings and grant freezes that have been implemented by Trump and DOJ?
Senator, I was not involved in those decisions. If I'm confirmed as NIH director, I fully commit to making sure that all the scientists at the NIH and the scientists that the NIH supports have the resources they need to meet the mission of the NIH, which is to do research to make America healthy.
Bhattacharya's role in the Great Barrington Declaration also came under scrutiny. The declaration advocated lifting lockdown restrictions for young and healthy individuals while focusing protective measures on the elderly. The purported goal was to allow COVID-19 to spread in lower risk populations, promoting widespread immunity without reliance on vaccination. Senator Jim Banks asked Bhattacharya to comment on the proper role of the NIH during a pandemic and whether former NIH director Dr. Francis Collins had overstepped that role, according to Banks. Here's Bhattacharya's response.
Science should be an engine for freedom, knowledge and freedom, not something where it stands on top of society and says you must do this, this, and this, or else. It shouldn't be pushing mandates for vaccines that have been like the COVID vaccines that were tested for a relatively short period of time. I took the COVID vaccine myself, but I think that the mandates that many scientists push have led to the lack of confidence that so many of the public has in science. If science is a force for freedom and for knowledge, it will have universal support.